can degenerate into fart noises.
Literally, I just hit record on both, and now you have to pretend like you like each other.
It's going to be like 5 minutes till it generates into
I think we're all going to struggle not to be dicks.
Yeah, we actually have to pretend like we like each other.
Just pretend for a little bit at least.
Okay. We must have something to talk about though.
I tell you what, just for now,
for 10 years and
you'll be fine.
got absolutely no.
For now,
nothing
no
to talk
branding.
about.
Just go around and introduce yourselves. Just. Do you want me to go first? You don't care. he's Daz. That's Daz on the end.
I'm Hazel.
That's Hazel.
I'm Michael. I'm Paul.
I'm Lawrence, and I make a nice goujon.
And I am, of course, Jamie Hammond. So yeah, podcast. First time ever. How'd you feel?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I'm struggling to hold in the excitement.
Yeah, you look like it.
I feel like we're in one of those videos where we need to start talking about how revolutionary our next product's going to be and say like words like magic.
It's because I'm using a Mac, isn't it?
It's not. It's just this kind of informal setting. Oh, we're all cool dudes drinking, making technology. Our product's so cool.
What's bad about Mac?
Selves, well,
Everything's bad about Mac. Look at it.
Hey, this is how people sit on tables, right? I mean, technically you're Jesus right now.
I am Jesus.
It's the beard.
This is not the Last Supper, is it?
What does that make?
It'll be a shithole supper with no food.
Oh, you'll be Jesus.
The last boobs.
I'd be Mary.
You can be Mary. How you doing?
Or is it Mary on that side?
No,
right hand man was Peter, right?
Am I the bitch who got
left hand hoe is Mary.
What are you talking about?
Last Supper.
Well,
Jesus.
Mary, Jesus' mum, man, that is wench.
Oh no, that's Mandolin. Mandolin. That's a guitar. Mary Magdalene, whatever it was, right?
Yeah, but that hoe got cut out.
No, that's the same Mary. I think that's just in two different
You're the
stories.
same Mary. That's not the same Mary.
That is-
One of them was a whore. One of them was the mother of Jesus.
Yeah, but
what the hell are you trying to say?
that's what it's all
They
debated
want
about,
keeps in
isn't
shape
it?
as well.
Sorry?
Imagine if they were the same people.
No, I'm thinking nursery rhymes.
Oh, Jeremy Kyle episode.
Oh my god. You guys are
If
terrible.
we did that for Buffy, you would turn the camera off then.
This is true. Before we start recording, we had a discussion about having a clapper, and Hazel has demonstrated. She saw a bug and she decided to turn off the camera.
It's around you now.
Well, there are a lot of bugs in here.
Full of flies
Yeah,
before
flies.
customers come in.
Smells like puke.
It smells
It
like
doesn't
peeing
smell
poop.
that bad today.
Oh, that's good.
Unless you clean it before we go in.
Oh, fuck.
Right, we should probably mention where we are. We are in the Golden Fleece, Chelmsford. Thank you very much to them for letting us record here without asking.
Didn't break in.
We did not know. We know someone in the business, so it's okay.
Daz, what is that? You're pointing fingers.
This guy did it. Yeah. So if anyone from the Fleece is mad, sorry.
It's our fault.
So can you tell us where this podcast is going?
I can, yes, thank you for that lovely segue. You are a professional and a
What can I
scholar.
say?
That's brilliant. Right, we're going to be posting this on YouTube under Dunched, basically.
I could have got the camera then, otherwise it's just be a soundbite. And
Well, that's fine. I would have put the video up with the audio as well.
But
Put
In
humorous
fact,
pictures
actually,
in a slideshow.
I
Yeah.
was just thinking that I might set one of the cameras to just take a photo every few seconds, so that we've got that at the very least in case this messes up, which it will do in
It's a
about
Nikon.
a minute. Don't say brands. Doesn't matter. I mean,
It's a
we've got that right in the front.
Yeah.
I've got my pear in the front there. Yeah, so I shouldn't do that. So I'm gonna stop that recording and start it again. So we've got 5. No, it's good. This is good stuff, but it only records for 5 minutes at a time. So
Cool.
be right back.
Pretty
This is
cool.
cool. I'm gonna leave that going though because that's hilarious.
The shapes are distracting me.
Your shapes are distracting.
You've seen so many penises.
I was going to say, because
Yeah.
there's penises in
I keep trying to do my voice, the penis sound, secretly. I'm knowing.
Dick noise is one of the best jokes.
That's a pretty good knob.
Thank you.
Guys, please stop making dick noise.
That is a really good
I
knob.
didn't think I'd have to say that. Please stop making dick
is it
noise.
just me? 'Cause I think I should see a doctor if that's what everyone sees their knob says. I must have a problem because mine looks nothing like
It's
that.
like the inflatable hammer version of a penis. It's just got a humongous, yeah, and then thin down the middle.
What?
An
You know those
inflatable
little
hammer version
hammers
of
that you
penis.
They're
get?
not actual penises.
They're blue penises.
No,
Where?
they're really not at the moment.
They're not. They're squiggly lines.
That's a knob.
That's not enough. Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
That's a very, very small knob.
How? I I'd say they were sideways UFOs.
Sideways.
That's a Snorlax or sideways.
This looks like Cloud City.
No, they're Christmas trees sideways.
Oh
Yeah.
See? Fuck you.
Which is also a phallic symbol.
A Christmas tree.
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep trying, Hazel.
This looks a bit like a knob. Just a little bit.
Well, luckily that won't be in the slightest bit distracting.
Like, we're all looking at what sound the camera's
I can't
making.
stop it.
Also, the light going off is going to be like.
Yeah, that's
Some
supposed to be
party or
every couple of every now and then, but that's just a bit more than that.
That's excessive, yeah.
I can look at all your lists.
You still forgot the clap noise at the start of
I
this.
like the fact that we've got everything apart from conversation.
Yeah.
What's
Well, there's a list of
We've
topics.
covered all aspects apart
Then
from.
in topics.
I don't think
Jane
anybody's
was right
speaking about
about
anything.
I've got loads of
Normal
topics.
shops.
I'll be
North Korea, very
We were talking
political.
about the whole reason that in the old days they used to keep it shut, didn't they? Because of churches and all that.
Yeah.
But now they, even though a lot of
Yeah,
people
but-
don't go to church anymore, they still keep it shut until later on.
To be fair,
It's because like every non-religious person likes not doing anything. So it's like all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I'm
Also
religious.
makes noise.
Get their rest.
it's like,
I
don't
don't
wanna
keep
go
it
to
on the
church.
table, but
The reason
don't
they stopped
stare
going to church is because they wanted to lay in.
Yeah.
It's not so they
It's
not saying you go to work.
religion, I go to bed.
That's it.
They didn't say, oh, let's not go to church so I can go to work. We'd rather go to church, let's face
Yeah.
it.
You know,
So they say they go to church, but really haven't laying.
I'd rather go to work than go to church.
Alright,
I'd
Not
rather
right
go
to do either.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god!
This is the sentiment of our society.
where are we there?
But you know, the thing with work's got to give you like your religious holidays off. And stuff.
Why are you wearing
Like, by
sunglasses
law.
now?
Because he
I
looks
thought it
cool.
made me
There's
feel
flare
cool
from the
and
lens.
all
Does it
that
make you
rock
pretty?
stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a conversation, then
He
Jane
suits
comes
with
back.
studs.
Yeah.
Derailed!
Fuck
Alright.
conversation. Let's just talk shit.
They
Well, pretty
watched
much.
of Ages last night, and there's a lot of bling in that. They're not afraid of magpies.
Do you know, it's funny, watching the waveform of this podcast, when your voice comes on, Daz, it just goes to a thin sliver. You just mumble and groan under
I
your voice,
mumble
and you just
though,
sort of
don't
talk like this.
No.
Have you ever seen Ghost Hunters when they do
And
this
now you're not
shit?
saying anything, I'm sorry.
The noise of the ghost is always really small. I'm thinking Daz is dead.
This is true. Yeah, if that was a heart monitor, you'd be fucked.
Yeah.
I think anyone would be fucked with that kind of heart.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Especially your penis look like that
Yeah.
as well.
If your heart rhythm came up with penises, you need something to worry about. That's
You might
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
Elton John.
Definitely go.
So what's this whole thing about you not having the swear jar anymore? It's
No, I never had a swear jar because I completely believe in swearing.
right. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But
swear by
the
it.
whole money saving
Yeah.
thing, Jamie had to kind of explain it a bit more to me because I didn't understand.
Every time I commit a cliche, I don't want to
No.
get it because Ross is here.
Seriously, you guys, that was hilarious last night.
Every time I say a cliche, I'm going to put £1 in the jar because I think, God forbid whatever he's going to say, I think that if you say a cliche, that it's unoriginal and it's not thinking originally. What is
But I mean,
this?
you're a creative writer, actor kind of person.
Yeah.
You need to be one making your own shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
I know I brought you for a reason, Lars. I've actually got a
If you
question.
didn't get that, you should
I wrote-
probably log off now.
Yeah, I wrote a list of questions, and one was specifically just for you, Lars. But we'll deal with that later. Should we get back on
But
topic?
I didn't understand
Yeah.
what cliche meant though, did I?
No.
That was
That's
what I
so
mean, just
cliche.
a cliche.
Oh, I didn't hear
Damn
it.
it, you guys.
How much money have you got in the pot?
Quite a bit.
Lots of
So you
cliches.
swear a lot.
I started 2 weeks ago and I've got about £15, so not that bad.
What's the money going to go towards?
Save it for a rainy day.
Oh my god.
We don't have to reiterate everything from last night.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah,
Good.
keep them coming, guys.
I can see you all trying to think of cliches. Stop.
Every-
Stop. I was sitting there like,
I'm trying not to think of them, and everybody else is.
helps.
Everyone?
Oh yeah,
Every
really
little
helps.
That's, yeah, use that on his post. Ridiculous.
Is that a cliche? I was thinking about this last night, but I used it in our
It is
Facebook
now
page.
just because Tesco's has
Yeah.
made one.
It's like, is it a
Asda or
cliche?
Tesco's?
Asda.
Tesco's. Or is it a marketing
Or-
mistake?
That's there, isn't it?
We're,
That's
not that
what
we're
it
supporting
I like
either of
Tesco's.
those supermarkets.
Waitrose
No,
is
we
better
can,
if you're a
doesn't
snob.
I
All my
just shop at Harrods. I mean,
Harrods known for
I got a
great
pissy
chicken
laugh.
breasts.
That's brilliant. Good.
is. Yeah.
Love it.
I love Tesco's.
So basically,
I don't like Asda.
I'm going to Every 5 minutes I come back, we wasted 5 minutes. It's great.
Have we finished the cliche topic? Can I just close it?
Do you
off?
want to go and finish the cliche topic?
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
There's no cookie involved.
Have you ever seen Bruce Almighty?
Yeah, I've seen it. But if you
I've got
have
a
biscuits on the
good
table or
cookie,
something,
haven't
it makes sense.
I'll
But
be making a
don't.
giant cookie for my brother. It's going to be a chocolate chip one with Smarties in it.
Actually, you know what?
Do you like peanut butter? Does anyone like
I
peanut
like
butter?
it.
Not on its own, but with other things.
Next
I
time.
don't like peanut butter.
Next time, shall I bring a peanut butter cookie?
Oh,
Because
We can rate the cookies.
It's got peanut butter. It's a giant peanut butter cookie, and it's got peanut butter M&Ms in it as well.
It sounds
It's
good.
really good. Honestly, everyone loves it at Jamie's family.
We can rate it in the next podcast.
I've always found
Yeah,
peanut butter M&Ms taste like peanut M&Ms.
Strange that.
Yeah.
well,
Oh, it's peanut M&Ms, isn't it? Not peanut butter.
No, they do both.
they do peanut butter ones as well.
Do they? Oh, okay, I'm not the one.
That's
I've
good.
never seen those.
Right, shall we get on to Jamie's list of topics?
Well, it actually doesn't matter because I think we should take a brief podcast break anyway to
Really?
refill on
We've been going
drinks.
for
Why?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Well,
only
we've run
10
out of
minutes.
drinks.
I'm not.
I have.
You
not.
should have done.
Just.
So
You
I definitely
haven't.
have.
Yeah, I'm low as well. I don't want another
Yeah,
beer.
so-
So, yeah,
Glasses.
Daz, do you want to be bartender?
Not really.
Mike, do you want to be bartender?
Not allowed. I don't really work here.
Right, well, in that case, Mike, you have to come up with the advert that we're going to use during this brief intermission where I turn the camera off.
Do I have to?
You have to say it.
Get the Lance who's good at cliches. Get him to do it.
No, but it's an
No,
advert.
but
What
You're
advert
selling
is it?
something.
let him do it. I don't want to sell
What about
anything.
your comics? Your,
What are you selling?
your stand-ups?
I'm selling something.
Oh, Johnny Road. No.
Yeah, why?
Does-
So
do
you sold
something.
instead.
Yeah,
No.
This is ridiculous. Right.
explain what you do. You-
I can't think of an advert on the spot.
No, that's what I'm
I
trying
don't want to
I'm
sell
going to pause
anything.
the recording
Yeah,
anyway.
best
So.
sofas.
Bye, cheese. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Buy cheese. It's great. Brilliant. Unpause it.
I told you that, the little shit.
Well, clearly you
You
didn't.
didn't
Fucking
click it.
Macs are awful.
Yeah, well,
just you and Max
It's
are
me.
compatible.
the audio might be a bit terrible for the
Don't
last
offend
minutes.
Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we talk about drunk stories.
We were talking about drunk stories, but first I'd like to actually get on to what Dunched is. We've just mentioned we're putting it on, dunched.com or .co.uk, your choice, and the YouTube channel as well. Yeah, but the reason
.com, I think it's annoying typing in .co.uk.
It is a little bit.
well, that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, I've
It's
got
just
that.
I
It costs
changed
a
my
bit more.
email to .co.uk and it winds me up every time
Yeah.
I type it
Why
in.
did you change?
I keep accidentally
I didn't
writing
even realise I did.
I'm patriotic, I like it.
I realised afterwards and I couldn't be asked to set up another
Reminds
one.
me of the Empire.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying. .com is faster.
Yeah,
Whatever.
especially on a phone. Because on my phone you don't have the dot on the same page as the keypad, so you've got to go onto another screen.
See,
press
on my iPhone.
dot.
Have you seen that? I said iPhone. He
What
goes.
you're saying is your iPhone is flawless because it has a.
I'm not saying it's flawless. No, I'm saying it's good because of that.
No,
It's not good.
because of that one reason.
But it's one of many reasons.
I think Samsung.
That is one of the best phones I've had in a long
Well,
time.
there you go.
No, the thing with
It is
iPhones is everyone
it's your
says, "Oh, they're
phones, you
great
have to
because they're
say that.
simple." That's
It's
like
not my
saying
phone
I
now,
could go with
yeah.
Brad
It's the 4S
Pitt,
now and it's
but
crap.
no, you know what? I'll go with Forrest Gump because he's simpler.
It went downhill when Stu.
Forrest
Stu
Gump's
took
one of the
it.
most successful people on the planet. I was wanting to work and when I was back at Pizza Hut and they said, "You're Forrest Gump, you're a retard." I'm like, I've done 10 times more than you'll ever dream of doing it. And I'm like, what fucking useless insult is that? Fucking worm.
I'm not entirely sure what just happened, Ben.
Summer Gums is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You've definitely
Awesome.
got to put a language before.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
there'll be a
yeah.
language. There'll be a language. to be
I
honest.
really hate Forrest Gump as well because he invested in Ethel Mac, didn't he?
He invested, yeah, but
What,
he's
the
very
real
clever.
one? Was there a real Forrest
No,
Gump?
it wasn't a real
Well, that's what
Forrest
I'm
Gump.
saying then.
No, I'm saying in the film.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that
he
he is
bought the
real.
boat and called it Journey.
I can give you
No,
the
no.
quote of that
He's
part.
better,
It's
Please
all-
don't.
Can't remember.
I fucking love Forrest Gump.
Sorry, there is a lot of
Quite
conversations
back
happening at
front,
once.
isn't
First famous line from the old Run, Forrest, run.
Yes, I know the film.
I know, I'm just saying the famous.
Denzel don't have to worry about money anymore. He put it on some fruit company. I love that film.
Who wants Forrest
The
Gump?
best film ever made.
Stop hitting the table.
Really, over Space Jam.
Over
I
everything.
agree. Don't hit the
Oh,
table.
yeah.
You did. I just said don't hit the table.
I need to find out.
Perhaps we should go back to
It's like
what
if
we're
you
actually
rip up
doing.
the
It doesn't matter. We're just talking shit, apparently. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should
No.
appreciate Tom
You
Hanks.
still haven't actually explained what
I've been trying.
we're doing.
It's fine. It's hard to wrangle cats. You see, it's just. It's a phrase. No. Yeah, Dunched. I know a bunch of talented people. Sadly, not many of whom could be here today.
Oh,
But-
jeez.
Exactly. But no, I know a bunch of talented people, and everyone is trying to get their name out there, but nobody actually. It's hard to get your name on the internet, like to get out there and be somebody, you know. So my plan was, if we just get all these people together and try and attempt some funnies or whatever the hell we're doing right now, then that might work. You know, all as the tagline says on my little thing that you made. Very nice, actually. I should thank you for that. The stuff you saw at the start there, the music was by Michael Farrant, a lovely local artist. And the title screen is made by my lovely friend here, Paul Macklin. Yeah, Michael Farrant.
Yeah, it was really good time.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, none of us are as funny as all of us, basically, is the tag. So I want people to be submitting videos to Dunched to make, you know, so we can all together attack the internet. Not in an aggressive way, that sounds horrible. But, you know,
Fuck you, internet!
Seriously. Start teabagging laptops and stuff. So yeah.
My girlfriend and all.
You know, with that camera keep going off taking pictures, I feel like I'm in a porn shoot or something.
Are we not?
Do you not get that? Yeah, it's like...
You got to try and ignore it, dude.
I think
Can't
ignoring
ignore
it.
it, yeah.
No, I hadn't noticed it until you started saying it, so thanks for that.
That's alright,
Yeah.
I'm here to annoy.
Right, what was the worst job? I was going to say, what was the worst job you guys have ever had?
Chelmsford College.
You went to
worked
Chelmsford
there?
College?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Well,
that says it all right there.
Fucking underachievers who just aren't interested in being there.
Right, I've got to start the video again.
You mean the entire underclass of the United Kingdom?
What lessons do you teach?
Carpentry and painting and decorating.
Sorry, say that again.
Carpentry and painting and decorating.
I'm afraid to say I think a lot of people who go to like that level of Chelmsford College go there to realise that they're not bothered in anything and realise that they have to actually do something.
Yeah.
Whereas go there thinking I'll be a carpenter and they're like,
And that's not
no,
finding
no,
a job physically.
A lot of
but
them,
they
unless they had a
Yeah.
job, unless they were in apprenticeship,
I
they
did,
really
yes.
went into it. I remember there was this one girl and she kept saying to me,
Stop it.
"Tell me you love me." I said, "I can't do that, I work here." She said, "Tell me you love me." I said, "I can't, I work here." She goes, "Please, just tell me you love me." I said, "I shouldn't even be fucking you."
Clever.
Oh,
Darren Cole, stand-up comedian.
very good.
You can actually, you'll probably see some of his videos later on in Dunched. I'm going to film him and put it up there.
What's like your worst truth? What's the worst thing anyone ever made
All right, look.
in the carpentry thing?
In the carpentry.
What's up? The chef for the pub just walked in. Do you want to come say hi?
this is completely normal.
We're filming a podcast. Come see.
Maybe we can like beckon him
He looks
over
a
with
bit
food.
scared.
Yeah. You can probably, the best place is probably over here. I think there's a bit of room in this frame.
That's
Filming a
We're doing a
podcast.
podcast.
Oh no.
He doesn't seem too impressed.
So
That
yeah.
was Simon, guys.
Making a guest appearance.
Is he Eastern European?
First guest on the podcast.
No.
Yeah, said you wanted to-
Excellent.
It's just the hat and the
Just
shaved
walks in
hair.
looking homeless. It's great.
Yeah, what's the worst thing anyone ever made?
Anyone ever made?
Yeah.
Hang on, we
Well,
haven't done
you-
worst jobs. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Carry
I'm
on.
talking
yeah.
about his worst job.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the worst
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
made?
yeah,
Pardon me. I
mate.
thought you said what was the worst video ever made. I was like, well, we're doing quite well.
You can't really make anything bad in there because you have specific things you've got to make. So it's not like you just make a cock and balls or anything like that.
So
That
they make
would,
balls.
yeah. But it is.
One more latte, that's all.
That's made my day. That's hilarious.
Sad thing is that's probably going to be the funniest part of the whole podcast.
You can't see it. You can't see it. Yeah. He's making a latte behind the bar.
What kind of person makes a latte at 10? I do it every day, actually.
It's delicious. So you were saying you can't just make a cock and balls.
Yes.
Let's return to that. So you get told what to make. So really, you can't mess it up.
Yeah, it's just surprising how many
Sure.
men draw penises.
I think
That's
we were just trying to make dick noises on the.
Yeah.
We were literally just going.
Men's obsessions.
That didn't work. There's too many people talking.
Is that a dick noise?
It's something like that because it has to be big, and then you have to continue a medium noise, and you have to go a little bit at the end for the knob.
Oh right, no, I thought you were
If you can get
saying
the-
your knob makes that noise.
That's the noise I make when someone. Nah, it's fine. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
So, worst jobs. Anyone else?
Move on to just move around a bit.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be formal. Just do you have a worst job?
I worked at Wagamama's.
That was not a bad job. You
That
had,
was a fucking shit job.
dude.
It was awful.
Veggie katsu curry.
Huh? Oh no. There was good things to it because I got to eat.
Have you guys? Sorry, for those that don't know, Wagamama's is a.
It's a chain-
Is it Thai?
No, it's a Pan Asian chain restaurant.
Right. It's like
based on
the
Japanese
McDonald's
cuisine.
from Thailand, but
Yeah.
with less.
Did you have your eyes pinned up?
My goodness, we've gone straight there. That's
Yeah, let's go straight for the racist one.
So can you just show the camera what you're doing right now? He's just did you have your eyes like that?
Yeah. Do they like tape your head back a little bit, or
No.
do you have to have surgery if you're there?
You
for a
do
year
realise
or
this is
something?
going on the internet, right?
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
I think. Just making sure.
You'd be like the only racist person on the internet.
Yeah.
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 There's no racism on the internet.
Yeah, no, I made a retard joke.
They're very
about,
strict about it.
Oh, what?
There's loads of rules about that. You can't. Yeah.
My worst job was working at Plum Tractor in Boston, but Boston explains everything anyway.
Well, that says it
so-
all right there, Basil.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying that we need to get away from these stereotypes. That's actually another reason I wanted to do this, the podcasts and the videos and stuff. Like, if you think of, if someone thinks of Essex, what do they think of?
The only way it says it.
Exactly, right? I hate
That's
that
their
show.
fault,
I think
though.
they've
Well,
got
no,
a
but
spot
that's-
on though.
Really?
Well, they haven't,
Yeah.
have they? Because
No, and that's
if you think about it,
No, hang on.
Not all people though. It's a specific sort of genre of people around Essex, and I'd
But, I mean,
say
it's got
a lot of
worse
the
in
majority
recent
of that
years.
age group.
Yeah,
are
but
like
The
that.
only reason why I like that
yeah.
is because it faded out, and then the Only Ways Essex came up, and then everyone want to be like Only Ways Essex, so they all start getting fake tans, fake tits, and
That's a
everything
good
like
point.
that,
I've
yeah.
noticed in my life, especially in the last 5 years, guys doing fake tans and makeup.
Yeah.
it's misleading.
And-
Because
That's
not
why
everyone's like that.
Well,
because-
hang on. There's nothing more.
Put jazzles.
Yeah, man.
There's
jazzles.
another.
Yeah,
Picnish jazzles.
You went straight. I was going to make that joke. I was saying, there's
Ah.
nothing wrong with manscaping. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
You know, if we're trying to get rid of that image, we're not really helping by slagging off the people who go to Chelmsford College making dick noises on the camera.
And then
You
racist
know,
jokes.
doing racist
Yeah,
Asian eyebrows.
I mean,
And drink at 10 in the morning.
yeah, drinking
Well,
it in the
to tell
morning.
people that.
So it's still like
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We're just filming it. We won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
it's fine.
What time it is?
It's fine. It's 11 now.
There we go.
It's the beauty of the
It's
cup.
practically afternoon. It's fine.
It's afternoon in France.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go. Right. But no, I mean
No,
that's
it's not.
that's part of the problem I've got because
Yeah, it
this
Yeah, it's
this negative stereotype of Essex has haunted me, man. I lived in America for a while, and when I was out there, everyone had all these old Essex girl jokes. And then while I was out there, I just assumed they know about this shit. They do.
I know you're
What's up? Seriously, they know about all this shit. And then like, don't worry, it's fine. Just messing about.
Carry on, Barway, carry on.
Well, since you're up there. Anyway, America jokes, Essex stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know America
It
had
got worse,
Essex.
basically. America. The only way Essex came out, and it got worse. It got much worse.
I can't believe it's all the way in America.
Of course,
Yeah.
it is.
Speaking in Japan, they're like,
Oh, we watched like housewives swapping everything out. I don't
Next
like
racist
what
joke.
people
Yeah.
do, and that's all American, and that's all staged as well. And we laugh at the
That's
fact
true.
of
That's
how
I mean,
they
yeah. I
do,
mean,
so-
the stereotype of Americans is the fat, lazy
And
person,
just
isn't it? But
over-
we know that's not true. I know it's not
the
true. You guys
overreaction
know.
know.
all the time.
Yeah.
Well, some of you do. Sorry, Paul knows.
When no one thinks of American, all you think of is like yeehaw and stuff like that.
Some people.
That's
Are.
exactly what I think.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah, cowboys.
Cowboys.
Which are cool.
I mean, they're cool. But
Yeah, cool.
I go to Florida and think, where are all the fucking cowboys?
seriously. Do you-
Florida, just like-
seriously, though, this is a
Think about it straight
stereotype.
away, like, think about it straight
Being
away.
around the world, do you think in Japan people walk to work and go, "Where does Essex go? Take a ladder to the pub. We should have drinks around the house."
Japanese accent.
I don't fucking
No,
know.
God.
They've got a problem with Japanese people.
We're never going to get an Asian audience, are we? Like, well, this is it.
That's the biggest audience. To be fair,
It's literally.
I don't know Asian people on the internet.
Well,
I mean,
there's no,
China doesn't
there's
really
no,
matter, but-
there's no North Koreans at least.
This is true.
Actually,
Next
that's-
topic.
Well, this is the topic I actually brought up for you, Loz. I'm going to get the exact quote here. North Korea, Kim Jong-un. How old is he?
I don't know who
Oh,
he is.
I read up that, but
Because
last
he
night.
looks like a child.
I reckon he's
He
about our age.
is.
But I reckon he must be older than that, right? Because
He
Asian
was-
people.
He
okay,
was
I'm gonna
born
lose now.
in 63 or early 64. They don't know.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The thing
No.
is,
No, but
did you
no,
know
it's
Koreans
not.
have got different birthdays? So if their birthday actually happens on their new year, so everyone changes age. So they've got a different like English age to Korean age.
Really?
So, for example, my birthday's on the 29th of December.
So it
I
wouldn't
would-
really matter.
No, but I would turn 1, or I'd be born on the
Yeah.
31st.
So nobody, if say I was I'm born on the 9th of September. My birthday would be on the 1st of January still.
Right, so we would be the same age,
We'd be the
even
same
though
age.
we were born 6 or 4 months
So they're
apart.
pretty much like cheap then. They don't want to celebrate everyone's individual birthday. They just
But
celebrate
you see,
one
there's a
day.
lot of people.
Mike, they're not buying for everyone. They buy for their friends, so they're not buying for everyone.
I don't think they buy for
it's
anyone in
a bit
North
cheap.
Korea.
That's
I
true.
don't think they do, no.
Well, no, the great leader provides, right?
No.
But seriously, back to Kim Jong-un.
Yeah,
His name is
Kim Jong-un, I think.
I actually think they attempted to clone his father and combined
And it
him
went
with
a
a
bit
Lego man.
Oh, that's what he looks like. Like Farnsworth in Futurama. The little, his little kid.
There's just something.
Tried to clone him and it came out all derpy and fat.
And his nose was fucked up because he left him in the
And the
test
test
tube
tube.
too long.
Fortunately, he didn't have access to nuclear weapons, otherwise
It's true. Are we afraid of that? Should we be afraid of that?
we're too far away, I think.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
nuclear fallout
I think-
spreads. Like, I mean, should we be
I think
afraid
South
of them?
Korea
is what I'm
should
trying to
worry.
say.
If
Yeah.
they set off the bomb at
No,
the
I
very
heard that-
bottom of North Korea, because it's not going to launch it.
I heard a story apparently. Like, you know, there's a border between the two countries. Obviously, there's like a no man's land in
Yeah, it's
between
a
the two
demilitarised
doors.
zone.
Yeah, and supposedly when they've done like prisoner exchanges and stuff, the people on the south side have people holding on to them because they've been nicked before. They've just been like exchanging people, and they're like, right, you're North Korea, you're our problem now. You know, and
Wow.
you're a prisoner before. So they make a daisy chain of people holding on to stop them from being
That
kidnapped.
vacuum sucking in going.
Yeah, seriously. You get more at once if you get a combo.
I've got a random fact about North Korea.
Go on then.
When the Olympic Stadium was being built, I was looking at the biggest stadiums in the world, and the biggest one is in North Korea.
Was that written on Wikipedia by Kim Jong-il?
Good point.
Genuinely questioning that. That wasn't a...
Also, they
I've
have,
also heard this fact.
it was built. It was built for what their version of the Olympic Games is, and they have their own Olympic Games.
Of course they do. I mean, they just.
Does North Korea win every
Nobody's
tournament?
actually
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they went all the time.
So
They
it makes
do
you feel special.
quite well in it.
Nobody's actually allowed. Like, if you go to North Korea, they just. Well, I don't know. Does anybody want to go to North Korea?
I would not want
No,
to go to North Korea.
seriously, there was
Even before this,
Well, I'd like to give Kim Jong-un a hug. He looks like he needs a bit of love.
he looks.
Not
Like,
in a-
he looks like Cy from Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
He does, and there was a thing about that on the internet today, like saying, "Oh, you're always grumpy before you have a Snickers, and you give him a Snickers, and now he's
so
sad."
yeah.
yeah, that's all that is. That's
funny.
quite
I'm
funny.
going to do the video again because 5 minutes.
It's
If we had a
probably
cameraman, this wouldn't be a problem.
There was
Well, you should stand out there.
Feel free to stay over there.
There was a guy who went to North Korea because they've just started allowing all of the Wi-Fi, the 3G to like for visitors, and he was
Nice.
taking
Still
pictures.
works.
He was taking pictures and uploading them to his Instagram account, and he was going around schools, and there's literally they have this game where during PE they bring out these cutouts of Japanese and American soldier and have to throw rocks at them. No word of a lie, yeah, they just sit there and throw
Yeah,
rocks
that-
at them.
It doesn't surprise me.
That sounds like a bad game.
The propaganda you see.
They look like
when
a
they-
Nazi. If you've seen the pictures of like North Korea recently, they look like Nazis. It's just terrifying.
Well,
They
it's-
probably haven't got water bombs.
That's not a world I want to live in. A world without water bombs.
I love water bombs. It's so much fun.
Can you actually go to North Korea on holiday? I know some actually
You
question.
can, yeah.
I'm sure people do go. You probably won't come back, but you can go there.
So like,
Of all things people do, right? There's a lot of people.
yeah, this is a god.
There's a lot of people go there for golf holidays. Golf. North Korea.
Hey,
But there's tours in there.
Kim Jong-il played one round of golf in his life.
Yeah.
He got
He got a hole in
23
one.
score on an 18-par course. He said, "I've mastered this game. I'm done. He's finished. He doesn't play anymore."
Yeah.
He played one round of golf, scored a 23 on an 18.
He applied to the Guinness Book of Records. He
I
had
mean-
witnesses and everything held at gunpoint.
At their discretion, of course.
Yeah, the whole nuclear war thing is like, I'm not that scared about it because it's one of those things that, you know, like kind of if you're not scared of falling over for the first time unless you've never fallen over before. You know what I mean? If
So
you
you've
fall
never
over-
experienced a
No
nuclear war,
experience.
so you're
I've
not
never
afraid of
experienced a nuclear war, so I don't know what to be scared
it.
about.
Do you not read books?
Don't you know? No,
No,
Or the
it's-
internet?
Like-
Or
I
just,
don't know, be horrific, but what I've learned is nuclear war is it does happen.
Yeah.
It's very quick. So I ain't got time to be like, ah!
Not necessarily quick though, is it?
Mike, if I cut off your leg, are you going to feel pain?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's the same principle. You've seen pictures of the shit.
nuclear, it's like
It depends how
Yeah,
close
it's
you
not
are.
gonna
to
drop
it.
On us.
If you're-
We're out there missile range.
Do you know if a nuclear bomb
oh, we're out
goes
there.
off-
Well, don't worry about it.
No, because the nuclear fallout will be all radioactive and
How
swirl
far
around
can
the
they
world.
shoot?
If a
I
nuclear
think,
No,
I
not
think they
far.
can reach America, can't they?
Alaska.
They're
Alaska.
West Coast, right?
No, that's the
Can't.
missiles they think they're going to develop in the next year and a half.
Yeah.
I thought they had just developed one that was actually
No.
could
Can't-
hit
can't
like,
hit
on the
San
max range could hit San Francisco.
No, Alaska's the most they can get to at the moment.
What they'll do is
Well, that's just oil,
they'll
isn't it?
bomb Japan if they do it. Bomb anywhere because the Koreans are never like the Japanese, and then the Americans are obliged to
They'll-
defend Japan
That's true.
and South Korea as well.
Really? Actually, hang on, sorry. Americans are obliged to defend
Yeah, it's
Japan.
part of their surrender in World War II. They have to defend Japan. They've got
Part of Japan's surrender?
Yeah, after Japan surrender.
That doesn't sound
They have
right.
to forfeit all of their
That was
military.
Pearl Harbor. That was a big deal to a
Yeah.
lot of Americans.
Yeah, we haven't halfway.
The world, really.
Can you imagine
That's
many
a deal.
I didn't
veterans going, oh yeah, let's help out the Japs.
Well, what happened was they said you're not allowed any military anymore, and we'll look after you, so you don't.
What a terrible surrender.
Most surrenders are like
So
that.
that's ridiculous.
The Germans surrendered.
Yeah, but you've got the in there in front of you. I'm not lying.
I'm going to touch that while we're doing this.
But there's the thing in Germany as well, they've got like a limit on how big their army can be.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
that's
the same principle in
It's like
America,
families, isn't it?
Germany.
Although to be fair, like with the Germans, the Germans surrendered and then we went and rebuilt their country.
Half of it. Soviets
Someone said that was a crazy conspiracy theory. Like this whole North Korea thing is they're gonna encourage South Korea to nuke North Korea in retaliation, and they'll get all this aid and everything rebuilt.
South Korea
South
doesn't
Korea
have
hasn't
any
got
weapons.
nuke.
They must have nukes. Everyone has nukes. I
I'll
can
have
make a nuke if I wanted to.
Go on then.
Yeah.
If you fund it, I'll make it.
I'll fund it. Go
I
on.
mean, England doesn't have nuke.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to need about 100 grand.
I mean, they've got
No, we can talk about this on the internet.
We have quite a big nuclear
I
capacity.
think I didn't know that.
It's the whole Trident program.
Think about
This
the-
is all keep about.
Have you ever seen that film Argo?
I haven't
The
actually.
film
I wanted to see
about
that.
the Iranian hostage crisis. It got me into looking into watching Iranian documentaries about the nuke. Apparently they haven't got nukes. And the Prime Minister at the time believed that the country didn't have nukes, and it
Stop
showed.
at the table, please.
Sorry, it showed the UN showed him video clips of Iranians making nukes. It just made me laugh. We sit and go, "No, we haven't got any nukes." Now, what are you doing? They can see you. For fuck's sake! Don't name it Nuclear Solo. Name it Dave's house or something.
That's excellent.
Do you remember that old Iranian president? He was quite a character. I can't remember his name though.
Or money.
Not personally.
Or money.
The Iranian president. Oh, what was his name?
See the one that had the birthmark on his head?
I couldn't comment on that. I don't know.
Comment.
But he was a bit like Kim Jong Il, whatever his name is.
Kim Jong-il.
Kim Gong Gong. But he was a little less.
Don't take it
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
It's stupid.
Sure, yes,
On that note, I'm going to
Beach.
restart the video. Keep carrying on, guys. This is great.
I like the Italian president voice. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone now, hasn't he? Oh, yeah.
Berlusconi.
Yeah, man.
Sylvia Birds are cozy.
Yeah.
But he was a typical Italian president, you know. You can imagine
Imagine
Italy,
he was
like
like
the mafia.
How good with it, mate? Come on, mate. It was alright. It's only your wife.
I've slept.
Hey, we're still going.
Yeah.
But she didn't know any better.
Yeah. He was a legend.
He was.
Isn't he in prison now, anyway?
Is
No,
it?
they
Or
wanted
did he
to-
get suspended sentence?
He
I
got
can't remember.
suspended sentence.
What for? He was
Shagging
in the
kids.
show.
Well, not kids,
Yeah,
but
Oh, don't
you're
go
young.
there. Come on, please. We need paedophilia out of this, dude. We've
I
had
didn't mean to
so-
say that.
Speaking of Catholics,
Just, 16 and 17-year-old ladies.
See, this is why we need separate microphones, because look at what happened to the waveform. We were all giggling and making our own in-jokes there. That was crazy.
Should we all try and make the penis sound?
I really hope
No.
Yeah.
Ready?
All at the same
1, 2, 3. Oh!
That's it.
what was that?
That
Nobody else did the second bit.
That's just a blob.
Yeah.
Please stop trying to make dick noise.
Sorry.
Oh.
Make a good big noise.
Everyone loves a dick noise.
I can play popcorn on my cheek.
It actually picked it up as well.
You listening to Lisa?
Oh, brilliant. Topical-ish. So back to a non-dicky
PSC.
subject.
No
Yeah. No, what was the last game that hooked you and you couldn't stop playing it? Like that. At the moment, I've just got back into World of Warcraft. I've got this lovely new
Oh.
MacBook. Yeah, you can make that noise. But World of Warcraft, it is literally how I imagine being on drugs is like, because I'm always thinking I could be playing World of Warcraft right now.
What?
Well, I could be getting cracked right now, and then if I was on crack, I'd want more crack. And it's always in the back of my mind.
Then you want to play World of
You
Warcraft.
don't even play games.
Well, I can do both.
Huh?
You don't really play games, do you?
Oh,
No, I'm
there's
actually
Mario
really
games.
into COD now.
But yeah, you've been playing Black Ops, haven't you?
Yeah,
I prestiged on that, which is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done because
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
I have.
I just throw my body at people, and eventually I get points.
I
Like,
just run and shoot.
yeah, and then I die and die and die, and then
I
the team
normally run out of
wins.
bullets before I reload. No, wait, sorry.
Wait,
I
sorry,
normally die
sorry,
before
hang
I
on,
reload.
sorry. You run out of bullets before you reload.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
how
normally
you-
die before I get a chance to reload.
Right.
If
there
you
you go.
reload before you run out of bullets, you're probably wasting some ammunition.
Yeah, probably.
Although not in this game because it's a magical
Well,
gun.
yeah.
That always bugs me about games.
No, see,
Yeah.
I like that. Fuck that when they do it in real. Like, there's some realistic games where you reload and you lose whatever's left in the
Well,
gun.
it's
It's what
what
happens in
makes
real
sense.
life, but I don't like that.
You don't go,
I
yeah,
don't
so you
do
can just
that
put it down the
games.
other magazine.
Well, that if you don't like practice at it, you're not going to get better, are you?
Well,
That's part of the game.
But
surely.
no. Actually, it's funny you should say that because I'm good at the Modern Warfare series. I'm not good at the Black Ops series for some reason. Like the Call of Duty game, it's
company,
Treyarch and Activision. I think is that right?
Yeah, but World
Like
Warfare is
Infinite
better. The gun doesn't go off when you're shooting. Do you
World of
know-
War. We're
Yeah.
playing not World of War. That's like the third one. We were talking about Modern Warfare 3. I was playing,
I thought it
and
was
I got
better.
a massively awesome kill death ratio. I was dropping,
I would've
bombs
played
on
it.
everybody. It was great.
Yeah.
But then Black Ops, I take 3 steps and I die. I think it's probably because there's better players in Black Ops,
Is it
and
'cause
I'm
you're
just
online?
useless.
I've never really played Call of Duty. I don't really know what
It's
you're
just
talking about.
generally
You
shite
played World of
games.
Warcraft, didn't you?
Yeah, I played World of Warcraft.
That's
How,
completely different.
what was your Warlock's name again? It was
Trevor.
Trevor. Trevor the Warlock. It was great. You had this little imp following you around named Beelzebub or something, and you're like, Trevor.
Yeah.
There's ordinary
I made
people in
one
the
now,
fantasy
haven't I?
world too.
Oh, there is, for sure.
But,
You
I,
like the
like,
ordinary
but I
people.
was into World of Warcraft before they brought out all the expansions. So like kind of I was
So you
like,
were vanilla
I,
WoW,
yeah,
to
like level
use the
60.
term.
I loved that. And then they brought out expansion and it went crazy. I didn't
Well,
like
my latest expansion I've just installed is the Mists of Pandaria, which is basically Kung Fu Panda.
I can say you
Really?
can panda, can't you?
I can play as a panda, and there's
You
monks.
can play the
which-
panda, they've got
yeah,
new characters.
they've got the panda. In there. There's loads of new races since you
You
played.
won't.
There's the Draenei, there's
No,
the Morgans,
I
the
saw the
Goblins,
first upgrade, which was it Draenei and then Blood Elf? No?
Blood Elves, yeah.
At the risk of
The
everyone
only
else falling
pretty race
asleep.
on the horde.
Yeah.
Sorry.
At the risk of everyone else falling asleep.
Hey, this is interesting stuff to me, man.
I like
Yeah,
Saving
yeah.
Mario Sunshine. That was awesome.
Is that the one we have the Hoover?
I like Alex
Yeah.
the Kid.
Yeah, I know the one.
Was it the Hoover or
Alex the
something?
Kid.
Alex the Kid.
Yeah, you go and hoovering up
Oh, you
rubbish.
go.
No.
No, jet wash or something.
No, it was the jet washer. You're right. It
Yeah.
wasn't a Hoover.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's Luigi's Mansion. You're thinking of.
yeah, with the
Oh,
ghost
pretty good.
Hoover.
Yeah.
The Ghost Hoover.
I just,
And
yeah.
Mario Galaxy, that was awesome. As
Mario
well.
Galaxy was
I
okay.
completed that,
It was
didn't
good.
you?
Do you remember
Have you
Paperboy?
played the second one yet?
On the
Oh,
I
Paperboy.
remember the little
That's
handheld
so bad.
thing. That was a terrible but awesome game. Yeah.
You just say on your iPad.
On my little. It wasn't an iPad. It was like a little handheld thing.
That doesn't as well like in games where actually people still sitting going, it's not like real knife, it's like real life.
Real knife,
Because no, it's a
yeah.
game. It's like I like Guitar Hero. I like playing going around with friends and he's got it. I'll play on Guitar
You
Hero.
can't actually play
Yeah,
that.
but you can't actually play the guitar. If you spent that much time playing the guitar, you'd probably be able to actually play a tune. Like no.
No, that was
I can play Dragon Force already.
Yeah, I'm done.
2 hours.
Maxed out. Yeah. I'm going to restart the filming again.
I'm hooked on Skyrim at the moment.
So
Brilliant game.
I want to get. I never played Oblivion or Skyrim. I had Morrowind before that.
Morrowind, yeah, legend.
Love
The
Morrowind.
content in Morrowind, they've shortened it. Granted, they've improved in graphics, but Morrowind content was unbelievable. You could do anything.
Yeah, man.
Really? Could you eat your own head?
That's your go-to for everything.
Yeah.
Whenever we say you can do pretty much anything in a game, that's your go-to. Can you eat your own head?
Well,
Can
if
you
someone
pull your
annoys
ears off?
you-
You can eat other people's heads.
Why would you want? You can pull other people's ears off. You
Can
can
you?
like
You
found
can literally walk up to someone and go, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
This is
but-
what I said. You could do anything you want. You wouldn't want to do that.
I would.
No,
Okay.
you wouldn't.
That's
Yes,
why they
I
don't
would.
make. That's why they don't make games for you. That's why you're an outsider in
If
this,
you
in
want-
this community.
that's why
I
you
don't
don't-
say if you launched a game saying you can walk up to someone and pull their ears off.
No, you
yourself.
didn't say pull somebody's ears off. You said pull your own
Okay,
ears off.
if you
And
want to
if
really
you wanted to
scare
do that-
someone, you can walk up to someone and pull your own ears off.
You'd be a great game
Once.
tester.
Once.
Can't suck your own penis. So, not gonna be a great sale. But like in Morrowind, like kind of you could create as many spells as you like and do stupid stuff, and like the land of Force.
But you couldn't make your own spells, could you?
Yeah, they could make their own spells.
Yeah, good.
It was unbelievable, and like you could make one where like we made one where we got the biggest enchanting stone, blah blah blah. But we put like maximum jump, right, and then we got to put slow fall. So we tried to jump over the entire island, and we jumped and just fell to our death.
Nice.
It was quite funny.
So realistic.
And then we put slow fall on, and we jumped, and we basically just left it for an hour. And we was just
That kind of reminds me when you jump on the doing the what was it called, that video we were watching yesterday. Do you remember Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Portal.
Oh, the Ender Bells in Minecraft. Yeah, that's good fun.
I
Throwing
got a
those.
little bit addicted to Minecraft. For a while.
Minecraft is fantastic. It's very new.
I went off. I got a bit bored after a while, after I realised there was actually no kind of end goal to it. It's just,
You create shit
yeah, I just got bored.
and then make houses.
I really dislike Minecraft.
Really?
And
Well,
then
then
you colour
you don't like
my
anything
feet.
that's good. Although saying that, sorry, going back to the
I
MMOs, You want to play Elder Scrolls Online?
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you?
Elder Scrolls
I
Online.
think we should all get in on this
Yeah,
somehow
it's
because
Elder
Elder
Scrolls
Scrolls
Online.
Online.
Hell yeah.
It's Skyrim mixed with World of Warcraft, but it looks like Skyrim.
Unfortunately, it looks like they've dumbed everything down on it. So you
Yeah,
lose all of
Well,
it.
they have to because it's such an open world. You can't
Yeah.
have the high-end graphics. You have to
I
have
don't mean that.
like,
I mean like
constantly rendering worlds, don't you?
the
for
difference.
everyone.
Is, all the races are really distinct in the Elder Scrolls, but they seem to like kind of molded them so they're very
They're probably
similar
gonna
to
have-
balancing issues.
What are they going to have? Like Nords, Khajiits?
There's
I don't know. I haven't
there's,
seen anything. I'm
there's
guessing.
three factions: the Aldemiri Dominion. I can't remember the other two names, but basically you've got the Nords, the Dark Elves, and the Argonians as well.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to play as the bloody Dark Elves.
Yeah.
You got the High Elves, the Wood Elves, and the Khajiits.
Oh, that's fine.
and
That's
other.
fine to play as.
I'm always human
And then-
online. I'm
Do
always,
you know, I
I'm always
normally go for
human.
that. My main character on World of Warcraft is a human paladin. I'm a holy healer, and I can't DPS for shit, but that means nothing to you guys. I'm
Which
sorry.
one?
I can't
Yeah.
kill things.
What
Squadrix.
did you make me?
You were a hunter. You were a Draenei hunter. She was level 3. It's good.
Woo, level 3.
My first character was a hunter, and I had a bear, and I called it Bubbles.
Bubbles. Very good.
Random
Your
fact.
your ability to name things is
Yeah.
amazing.
What did you call mine? Chloe.
I can't even remember.
Chloette.
Chloe or something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
Doesn't matter. Let's have a look at my topics. I'm getting bored of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I'm with
If you're bored of
That's
World
fine,
of
that's fine,
Warcraft,
that's
imagine how we feel.
Oh, what did you guys feel about? What did you guys think about Halo 4?
How
I love-
I was
Haven't played
disappointed.
it.
What?
I played the campaign. It was fantastic. I played the multiplayer for a couple of days, and I haven't come back to it. Like it hasn't grabbed me like Reach did or like Halo 3
It's made,
did.
it's made by a different company.
No,
Made by
it's-
different people.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
It's more. It's made by 343, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's more like Call of Duty than it is Halo, and it's nice to have a blend. But I like Halo for Halo reasons. I like Call of Duty for Call of Duty. I play them both.
The
I don't
gameplay
want
of all
hybrid.
Halo games is always
Original,
really
isn't it?
easy and really slick and really just it's so simple to get used to. You can just go and play.
Most people can pick it up and play, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, later on, again, if this all works out, I'm hoping to get a recorder so we can record Xbox stuff. I'd like to do a little tournament between all of us. That'd be quite funny. Because actually, we should mention that, Mike, me and you are going to compete later today.
Yeah, the Mega Burger Challenge.
The Mega Burger Challenge.
Looking
And what are we
forward to it.
competing for?
Pride.
No, the belt, dude.
Oh, the belt.
We're wearing
Okay,
it
sorry,
right
the
now.
belt.
We're wearing
Is
it.
that the belt?
This is
Why
the
are you
belt.
wearing it
But
now?
I'm
They haven't
picking
even
it up.
started the
I might
competition.
be-
I bought it, so
I might be putting where the black bits are. It's going to be blue.
she's going to make it prettier.
And then the rest of it, I'm going to make red. So it
I'll take it
almost
off,
looks like a Transformer.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, take it off. Everyone-
Yeah, so
yeah,
we are
okay.
competing
It's
for
going to
this.
It's going to be belt
Prestigious Transformers belt.
Yeah, and it's going to be a
So that's going to be all blue.
A pretty girl's belt.
it's going to be a pretty girl's belt.
And
I'm
I'll
going to
do
start
the
them
blue
camera.
around the edges. And that will look really cool. Actually, look like a Transformer, but sparkly.
Yeah,
I want
Actually,
it to look original.
guys, I need to change memory cards. So do you want to do something else in between?
What do you mean, man?
Tina-
Or do you want to
Sizes.
get another drink? Do you want to go to pee? Do you want
Oh, have a cigarette.
to? Okay, that's fine. We'll come back for the last 10 minutes or so in a minute. I'm going to pause this.
Fine.
I need another advert. Someone give me an advert for something. What are we promoting?
Your mum.
Well, that's just.
Can we do that? Can we promote your mum?
Can we promote my mum? We can.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Oh, she does lovely bunting.
Veg's mum. She does lovely bunting. What a great
Even
advert.
Veg likes her.
Even
Yeah.
Veg. Like, we'll get to that later.
I'm back.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going back with the clapping again. Is that the...
Yeah, that.
It didn't really work that well.
We want it. I want to
Okay, now everyone's got their phones out. Put them away, you bastards. You heard. Yeah. So where were we? What were we just talking about? What did we leave on?
Games.
It was games. It was Halo 4. Yeah.
When are you going to tell the story?
Oh, I can if you want. That's not a
Yeah.
good story.
Which story is this?
To be honest, the mum story.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you can pick this one up on the internet. It's actually up on my personal YouTube channel already.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what it is
Just
because I
in
don't.
case anyone's forgotten.
No, that's fine. I can. Yeah, I'll reiterate it. So back in the day, how old were we? It was what, 17 maybe.
Back in the day, how old were we?
That's really
Oh, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying at this time, how
Oh,
old
at
were
that
we?
time.
We were about 17, I think, because I wasn't old enough to drink in a bar.
good.
So yeah, whatever. We're 17. We're in a park drinking Budweiser because we're posh. This was me and two other people that aren't actually on this podcast at the time. We're all getting very, very merry and drunk. And when you're in your drunken state and you're that age, you want to impress your friends. You want to be the lad, don't you? You want to be the guy going, you know,
I can't
all right,
really
mate, how you doing? So yeah, we're drinking and it's all going well. We're about 5 or 6 beers each deep at this point, and we're hanging out in a park because we're underage. And in the distance, we see these women approaching us, which is just great because there's 3 of us and there's 3 of them. So we're like, all right, awesome. And in my mind, I was like, well, this is my chance. I can be a lad. I can be one of the boys. And I go to my mates, like, hey, I'll take the one on the left. Ah, it's hilarious. We all laughed. We had a great time. Yeah, we all laughed. Had a great time. As they approached and got closer, it turned out that the one on the left of the 3 girls, the one that I had bagsied and wanted to take home, let's say. Fornicate with, yes. The one I had tried to make my own.
In all fairness, you were successful.
Well, yes, it worked. Punchline, brilliant. No, in all fairness, the one on the left was my mum, returning with her 2 friends from a night out. They were very drunk and found it hilarious because naturally my friends are douchebags and told her what I had said.
Any holes a goal?
Oh my goodness. Lovely, good.
To the cliches.
Yes. My goodness. So, yeah. You can read that in what you can read that.
Speechless. Wow,
You can read that in whatever Freudian way you want.
Leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
How is that? That's not even a cliche. That's just you saying words.
Woof.
So, okay, let's have a look on my list of things to talk about. Did you guys have anything else you want to talk about? Anything interesting?
Yeah.
No, to be honest, I think we've already covered quite a lot of uninteresting subjects.
Uninteresting topics. I've got one more thing I want to mention. I think the reason that I'm down on Xbox Live multiplayer at the moment is I miss playing with people in one room.
Yeah.
I miss playing in the same room on the same telly. You know, like
It's not the same.
it's not, and it's like, can you remember playing Super Smash Brothers back in the day?
Yeah.
Or what was
best.
the other big one we played? It was
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Party and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, and
Double Dash.
Wrestling, No Mercy.
Mercy.
No
No
Mercy.
Mercy.
We spent hours in No Mercy.
I remember stuff like that. Everyone had their own cartridge, and you had to create your own
that was
character on every single
nightmare.
cartridge, and it took ages.
It was.
And you'd never get it quite the same.
I
No.
remember that there's a game called Neverwinter Nights. You know,
I've heard of that.
it's amazing. It's basically D&D. And to play
You
it,
nerd.
I remember packing up my PC and then carrying it to Chelmsford and put it in my mate's room. We had about like 6 odd connected like through Link, which took us ages to set up because linking stuff is a fucking nightmare.
Well,
Back in the days
in-
when we had fun. And
Well, yeah. In your house,
So
when
nice.
you and Stratton and Kyle lived together, we had these like LAN parties of Halo 2, wasn't it?
Halo 2.
That was when I was bad at that. I'm still not good now, but yeah. And we had a tournament, didn't we? When me and Paul went to Thailand as part of a scout jamboree thing, and me and Michael, the other guy, actually the guy who wrote who wrote the theme song. I went to Thailand with him, and we had a fundraising event in the Chumma Village Hall. Remember that? We had a tournament, a Super Smash Brothers tournament, and we all played. There was 10 or 12 of us, and we all played for that. It was good.
We should do a game where if we have a Halo night, like every time you die, you have to take a shot. And that'll be more
We used to
interesting.
play Beerlo in America. Beerlo is a great game.
I think that could go on this.
I remember
Beerlo, yeah. That can go on this, yeah.
when you used to play 2-player games, like people like you had to have the skill where you look at the floor and run around so they couldn't see where you were on your screen.
That's
and look up
pretty
every
intense.
now
I
and
never
then.
went that deep with it.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Yeah, you
remember.
remember doing that? Yeah, on GoldenEye on the N64,
We
full
used-
screens.
Yeah.
You look where you
We
go,
used to
you just
trust
run
each
around
other?
the floor.
no. I never
no.
trusted anyone.
People
No,
always
extreme
exist.
watching.
Like, where are you?
Dude, there's nothing wrong with a bit of screen watching.
I remember
There's
going-
everything.
No, there's a lot wrong with
You
that.
always
We
tell
used to
me
go
off.
judge
I don't
seriously.
do screens.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Don't scream much. So yeah, we're pretty much done for the podcast now. It's not a bad. How long have we gone? 47. It's been nearly an hour.
Wow.
That flew by.
That will be cut down.
That will be cut down to about half an hour, I'd imagine. Yeah.
I mean,
But yes, so I'm just going to go around and say thank you very much if you've got this far in the podcast. I don't think many people will.
no.
I'll watch the YouTube things. We can see when they drop off. So I know who to cut for the next one.
Yes.
So thank you once again to Michael Farrant for doing the intro, the
I
music.
haven't heard this intro. I think we should act like I've heard it and then
You
we'll
should,
comment on it.
I can.
Next week's
Well, hang on. No.
That was
We'll do
really
it, we'll do
good.
it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
intro.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Shut up! I'm going to play it.
Dunched podcast.
But won't we be able to?
I don't know. We'll find
Stuck in
out.
my head already.
It'll probably play on this. That's not going to work, is it? It's going to play. I'll play it afterwards.
Yeah. That's nice.
It's fine. I'll play it afterwards. It's a great intro. It's good.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It was the best, right?
Some good tones.
Have
It
you got
was,
it on your
yeah,
phone?
really.
I've got it on my phone. Yes.
I'd like to hear an acoustic
We'll do it later.
version. Or a
So
rap
anyway,
version.
you're not going to hear a rap
Yeah,
version.
that's it.
There's no lyrics to it. It's all acoustic. Well, not acoustic. It's all whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so thank you to Michael for the intro. You're awesome.
Yeah,
You said you didn't want a website plugged, but if you do, let me know. I'll put it in the comments. Paul, you made the logo. Thank you very much for that. His website is paulmacklin.co.uk. PaulMacklin.
You could just write that on the screen.
I could, and I will. But some people are going to listen to the audio version, which we're going to put up on SoundCloud. So, teabag to that one.
Yeah, but you could write a comment.
Really?
Or a description.
Well, I'm going to as well.
Well,
it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be jizzed at with these websites. They're going to be all over you.
So
dripping down you.
I've never understood
Is it
teabag.
that
Surely it
snowman
really hurt
thing?
your nuts.
No, you just gently graze.
Well, it always seems a bit more
Great.
active than that.
What do you mean graze?
I
Like,
mean,
like sheep?
No. gently brush.
Just grazing on this.
Anyway, the man to my left is Loz Blake. If you want to see what he says on Twitter, he's at Loz Blake. He's not hilarious. LOZBLAKE.
You can write that down as well.
I would write that down as well. The comedian, the funny guy on the end there is Daz Coles. Him and Michael, the guy with the ridiculous hair. They run Jolly Rogers Comedy.
If you're watching the sound version, his hair looks like this.
Might be the quote of the podcast. That's brilliant. Mike and Daz run Jolly Rogers Comedy, which is at Jolly Roger. Laugh Jolly Roger, pardon me. Laugh Jolly Roger. And it's also on Facebook, Jolly Rogers Comedy. It's the one that looks with a pirate flag, and it's all awesome.
And says Jolly Rogers Comedy.
And says Jolly Rogers Comedy.
Roger without a D.
That gives it away. Yeah.
Rogers without a D. ROGER.
Even though
because they are. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either.
Because like,
I tried to tell them.
I've only just learned that's not how you spell it.
Have you really? I tried to say that when you were first doing it. That's why I keep asking you every time, how do you spell it? Because I know it's wrong.
I think it's right. It looks right.
It's not right. It doesn't matter.
It's a brand name, so it's right.
Yeah.
This is actually no. That's a good argument. That's fine.
it's ironic.
Don't forget it's not. Don't start that, please. That's another podcast. Stop hitting the table.
Alanis Morissette, that song, which really annoys me.
You're the worst.
But is it not ironic because the song is not ironic?
There's ironic bits in it.
There's no irony in that song. Just the
Like
one
rain on your wedding day. That's not ironic. That's bad luck.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a 20-minute conversation. We're in the last 5 minutes of the podcast. Please,
I can't help but
save it for next time. All right? I'm going to bring it. Don't be vain. I'm pissing the floor. Brilliant. Anyway, please follow at Dunched on Twitter, DUNCHED, and also if you want to follow me personally, I'm at Sir Dunch. SIRDUNCH.
I don't even follow him.
You don't follow it? You do.
You're right.
I'm going to tweet the shit out of you. Yes, that's it. Any final comments?
No.
Jesus, that was awkward. That was the first awkward.
But you
Look,
wanna
the
finish
first
up,
time the
so-
waveform went to a line was at the end.
I have a
We've
closing
got-
comment. Black gold oil is what runs society. Remember, all oil starts as shit. This is shit. It'll be oil.
And there's the latte machine again. So, I like what you're saying. Transcribe it. That's fine, guys. Thank you very much. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.
Funny thing is, oil doesn't start.
Don't say the funny thing is, Adam. Stop. The funny thing is, stopped.
I can't believe I've actually got up.
That's a cliffhanger. That's what that is. Until next time. On Dunched.
Well, that's good. We've got some stuff. Oh, you're all free to go now. Hang out, of course, if you want to. What's that? What's he laughing at?
That's a reaction.
Why's he laughing at us?
Because we're up early, probably. We're here.
No, I don't get it. Alright. What are you laughing at?
You missed it.
Mike turned the mega burger.